name is Eileen. I think I zoomed in. Ah, perfecto. Zoomed in just a little too much. Sorry about that. Yeah. So my name is Eileen, aka Eileen Littlecraft. The additional information about this show and my podcast show, Arts, Cuss, and everything in between can be found on my website, eileenthelittlecraft.com. Alrighty, guys. Oh, I hope that didn't dry out. I left my glue open. Alrighty, so I have a bunch of stuff on my desk. And I am challenging myself to only get this stuff done in an hour. I'm just going to do the front piece. Actually, I should probably do the back because I just realized something. Once I decorate it, I am not going to be able to really paint it because, oh my god. So I'm going to be using the black paint. This is the Craft Smart multi-surface primary chalkboard acrylic paint. I got this at Michael's and it was being a bear to open. So I'm gonna also dry this. This is the same paint that I used for the box that I'm working on. Well, that box that I finished. And I will link you to that in a card somewhere around this video. And this is the reason why I like it so much, because it really covers. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. A little seems to go a long way. And I may not paint the rough edges. I may just leave that alone. And you want nice even strokes. I'm trying to get this. Yes, that's better. Okay. Even as possible. And I got these. This is just one spot over here that showed me a little nutso. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And this foam brush, as I was saying, let me move the cap over here. Oh, I can also use some of the paint that's on here. Ooh-hee. I got this at a Harbor Freight. Actually, it came in a bunch of with a bunch of sizes. So your local hardware store will probably have these sponge brushes, which I love to death. They're reusable or disposable, so I mean, basically you can wash them and then, but for some strange reason I always forget to wash them, so I always have to wind up picking up another pack. I swear, every time I go to Harbor Freight, I always pick some of these up, or I pick up something for mixed media, or my case that I got, I also got from there as well, that I kind of outgrew, but I really want to start using that again. I get like nuts and bolts for my mixed media projects or whatever project that I'm working on, that and I want to try and not get this all gunky. I see that it's already gunky. What I meant was the top of this. I may have to take a baby wipe or something to it, and I'm gonna take a little more paint, kind of just work in the paint, and then I'll worry about the brush strokes in a hot minute. And the other reason why I like the sponge brushes is because they're pretty forgiving. Like when it comes to like strokes and stuff like that, like I feel like they hide them more than a traditional brush would. Especially if you're a novice like I am. This is the way to go. I wish somebody would have told me that, you know, like when I started painting and stuff like that, like doing mixed media work, like, or but I actually watched, I think it was somebody, I forgot what artist, here in New York, and I saw him using these brushes, and I was like, what are those? Like, and he was asked why did he use these brushes, and he says because they give less strokes, and they give a really nice finish to your project once you're done. And I totally agree with him. So and I just kind of want to work it just a little. And now what I'll do is I will take my heat tool, which just fell on me. Lovely. And aha, here we go. And I'm just going to heat it real quick. Alright, I hope that that didn't shut off, but if it did, I'm finished drawing. Oh, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna put this brush right here. I'm gonna start gluing stuff down and getting placement together. This came together really quickly. I'm not gonna paint the inside. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. I'm actually kind of okay with the fact that it's gonna be a little not completely on the frame. I do have to actually I should, just to be on the safe side, I should also I should also hold my heat gun. And there was something else that I wanted. I'm gonna probably mix some of that with the glazing medium. Take a sip of coffee. Coffee. So, oh my goodness. Alright. So, now the fun really begins. I mean, it's all been fun. Like, it's just been so much fun. So, I'm going to be using the same washi tape. Yeah, so. Alright, so, alrighty. So, I think what I want to do is, start with some paper. This was Simple Stories. This was Frankie and Friends, actually. It is a Halloween paper, but I really, really liked the bold polka dots, and I thought that this was very appropriate. And I kind of thinking, not actually what I want to do. I'm actually thinking more along the lines, just on the edges, kind of. And nice rough pieces. This one maybe a little smaller. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, this one definitely a little smaller. So, kind of that. And this one, I had kind of an idea in my head already. I knew that I didn't want to cover up too much of the frame with the paper, so that would also go great with a mixed media book. So I actually got that paper when I first went to the what was that, the expo in Jersey. I wanted to go again, but unfortunately that was not happening. Did I plug in my heat gun? Please tell me yes. Alright, so actually this doesn't need a heat gun, but I do need my and I'm not seeing it, so that may be a bit of a bummer. Oh, I could do it. I do have it. Let's see if I can open it, because nope, I didn't want that one. I want this one, the ultimate matte gel. I'm gonna put this on the top and bottom. This is the Liquid X matte gel. I'm gonna put the glue gun there. This is a Martha Stewart heat glue gun. And I forgot to wash my palette knife. Hopefully it doesn't get too contaminated. I don't think that paint was water soluble, but anyways, I got this at the expo. It was a bunch of pretty paper, and we had a really good time. I love the hotel that we stayed in. It had a pool, indoor and out. I think it had an indoor and outdoor pool, but we because it was really hot, we decided to go into the indoor pool, which was a really great idea because it was nice and cool, and we were able to use the jacuzzi, and yeah, it was really fun. Even Desi liked it, so I really wanted to go again. I loved the room that we stayed in. It was really fun. It was just a really great trip. You know what? I may have to cut that off. Just let it get back. I'll just fix that up in a sec. Let me just or maybe I might just leave it like that. I mean, kind of liking that as well. Let's see. And then I'm gonna glue this down, using my palette knife, just to spread on the gel. You can use your fingers if you wanted to. I am going to use this. You can use regular gel, regular glue. I just was gonna put this on the top and the bottom. And this didn't get enough. Right, so. Alright. So, I keep moving out of the camera, I'm sorry. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I mean, you can leave it like that. You can prime it. You can take it and not enough glue. I don't know what's going on with me. You can take it and you can prime it, and you know, it works. It works. It's a really cool gift. So I'm gonna take this and just kind of make sure I don't get any on the. Oh, actually, I have to do one more thing, and that's what helped me the last time with that funny pattern that we got the last time to seal it. that I added the glaze to. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and then I'll add the glaze. Because it didn't dry, I thought it was, maybe, I don't know, like I said, I put too much, but I kind of liked the effect that it had. Hope that I could recreate it again, you know, and just have a little bit more fun. So, and I'd be so bummed out and freaked out that it didn't, it didn't work. Alrighty, so I'm loving that. Want to make sure that all the edges are sealed done also, and voila. So I'm going to take my heat gun and I am going to start taking that off, start drying it up. I'm also going to use a towel so that I can try and start wiping off the glaze that I'm going to make in a sec once I dry this up. And now let's get ready to craft on, get our craft on. Alright, so let me just move this to the side, and I am going to start using the glazing medium. I'm going to go, let's give it a shaky shaky. I'm going to try and make this as evenly as possible. Give it a nice good squirt, come on. Alright, you open properly? So that's what I find. Alright, okay, oopsie, that may be a little too much. Alright, I'm going to wipe off the cap. Put this aside. This is discontinued, but I heard that you may find it online. This is Hloiday Helmet Studio paint. I also heard that Diane Wakeling paints are pretty comparable to the Studio line Hloiday Helmet paint. I am not 100% sure because I haven't got my hands on that. I think that should be good. But this is called a Dash of Red. I really loved this paint line. I really loved it. I was very sad to see it go. And yeah, I just think that it was the perfect red. I loved it. But I'm gonna try and get on board with the Diane Wakeling paints, or maybe even the other paints that Rangers are coming out with, or have already came out with. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of just going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use my fingers at first, kind of give it a minute to set up, and then I'll start wiping it off. So you don't want to be too long with it setting. I'm okay with the fact that it goes in the frame. And I may have mixed not enough, I'm not too sure, we'll see. I want to kind of make it as definitely want to hide the white core of the paper, so that is definitely gonna get a little extra time to sit. Make sure that this, yeah, I want to make sure that I have enough. I'm just going to use my fingers. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to make it elaborate as I'm doing. This is just something, I mean, it's not really simple. I am going to make a real simple one because I have a couple of more frames that I want to make. This is more the elaborate one that I'm making. So stay tuned for the more mute ideas, I guess. I mean, they're still gonna be cute. I love making my frames. I love, so yeah, so I'm gonna start wiping that off. Wiping and using a clean spot. That's good. I like that. I kind of wanna, alright, so you wanna make sure you get a clean spot. That's always my problem, to make sure that you get a clean spot. I love that. Okay. Now this bad boy right here. Actually, I think I may leave that on. I think I may like that the way it is. So, actually, some of the paper actually came off. Ooh, that's cool. I guess because it bubbled. That's what it was. All right. And let's see. All right. So I am now going to take this and put this paper, this plate to the side, and start drawing. Alrighty, so now I'm actually thinking about putting the red tape around it first before I start anything, and then we'll put the other stuff on it. So that should be kind of I have to trim off some. I'll trim off later and think about it. See what I want to do with the edges. Right now I just kind of want to make the design. So I'm just trying to line it up with the edge of the frame. See, it's a little off. So I'm gonna bring it back up and stand up if I have to get better leverage. To make sure I got this perfect. Awesome sauce. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, so alright. Make that. So like I said, I'll trim off the ends a little bit later, how much I want to trim off. So I'm glad I got this washi. I wasn't going to pick it up. Came in handy. Let me make sure I don't burn myself with this glue gun over here. Alright, so here we go. So alrighty. So this is way too much, but I don't know. I'll just put it down here for now and figure out what I want to do with the hands. I think this is a little off, but let's get it back on track. Okay, that's better. I like that better. And this end over here is a little off, so great. Now my nose wants to start running. Oh, I need more coffee. And I do have. If you guys never seen this cup, I highly suggest it. This is the Cantigo. Loving it. Keeps your drinks nice and hot for a very long time. Spill proof. So Even for a klutz like me, that's perfect. And now it doesn't want to come up. Okay, I think I may have to leave it like that and just kind of hide it. Fake it. Do something. Alright, so, that, I mean, because stuff happens, you know? I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna trim the ends a little later because I think I left my scissors upstairs. You would think I have like a bunch of scissors. I'm always losing my scissors, like nobody's business. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is we are going to add some of the embellishments. Now, again, this is a Tim Holtz embellishment from Grunge Embellishment, and I think I've lost maybe a couple, so I'm just going to use the one. A little black paint on it, so that looks cool. I'm not going to make it so ornate as I did as the box. The box is basically kind of like holding a little gift within itself. The recipient could keep the, you know, the mini in there, or they can put something else in there. So it's up to them. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding this craft bond from Elmer's glue, and also I'm going to be adding hot glue. And we're doing good on time because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time. I woke up a little late, and I have to still manage to cook some dinner. And since I go pick up my son, before he was riding the bus, but that wasn't possible anymore due to, wait, hold on, let me double check, because I don't want to, so it's more like up there. Yeah, so unfortunately, due to his sensitivity and the ancient lion on me, I said no, that's not gonna happen. So we go pick him up. So me and my father-in-law, we go pick him up because I don't drive. Alright, so I think that should be enough glue. So I'm gonna kind of do it this way. Alright, make sure this, yeah, I put it on a little wrong. That's alright. That's okay. Alright. So, that takes care of that. Now I need the flowers. Oh, they're practically right in front of my face. Like, really? Oh my goodness. Okay. I should have probably took them out. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. It's like a love-hate with these silicone bags. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ugh. I feel like I can't talk today. Alright. So, as I said, these were some fall flowers that I got at Michael's. I knew that I wanted to use them for this kind of project, so they are coming in handy. Alright, so we're gonna use that. I think I'm gonna probably use actually I have the last one of the gray right here, so I think that's cool. Let me make sure something. Alright, so let me move that out the way. Yeah, I got a little bit of a mess going on over here. You don't want to see this side. And you don't want to see this side. No, I must have used them all on the whatchamacallit, because I would have seen them on the desk. I haven't moved too much stuff as of yet. So, oh well. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. So I'm kind of just gonna cluster a few over here. Actually, I want to put the bird. Where do I want to put the bird at? Yeah, I think that I'm going to put this, actually, let me see where I'm going to put the bird at though. Let me see where I'm going to put the birds. Alright, so I'm thinking putting that over there and putting this over here. Kind of like that. But I want to add something over here because it kind of feels lonely. Alrighty guys, so we are back. Yay! Oh my goodness. I kind of feel like this project is taking forever. Alrighty, so after some few malfunctions of the camera dying on me and having to erase some whatchamacallits, let's recap a little bit. So I did the back first. I did all 4 sides 2 at a time, and I dried them up like that so that I can hold them stably. I'm not real happy about this spot. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I may just leave it. You know, kind of looks still grungy. And there's a few spots here and there that are pretty grungy, so it kind of looks vintagey, grungy, I don't know. It has my own little unique twist on things. And I colored the little hinges. I got a little tinted with red, but that's alright. I'm not going to heavily cover them with the gesso because I kind of like the gray seeping through. To give it a little bit more I'm going to take these flowers out the way, and this is glued down. So what I want to do is I'm actually adding the pearl, and kind of doesn't really kind of like that too. I kind of want to, you know, just to fall naturally. This one seems to be wanting to go that way, so I'm just gonna let that fall naturally. I'm gonna be using some hot glue, and like I said, some of my Craft Bond from Elmer's Glue. Love this glue. And yeah, so let's get started. What am I thinking of? Well, let's put down since I know for a fact that the Elmer's glue won't hold the beads, I'm gonna just put them, I'm not gonna put anything on the middle. I'm just gonna hold it because I'm gonna cover them with the flowers and try not to get so much glue on that. Just enough to keep it stable. So we're gonna do the other side as well. Make sure you guys can see. So I'm gonna just put this right here and place the beads right in there, and just, you know, let the rest hang the way it wants to hang. Get that out of the way. So now the second thing that I want to do is add my placement of the flowers and the hinges. And that should be good. Alright. So I'm going to add a little bit of the craft glue. Oh, did I leave it open again? Yeah, I forgot to clean it. Alright, so what we're going to do is put some glue around it. Make sure we don't have glue over here. And then I'm going to add some glue right here and right here for the instant hold. And we're going to keep it close to for that. Going to take the flower and do the same process. So, alrighty guys, so I put up a podcast about my review of the Salon Chrome Kit by Sally Hansen. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Sorry that there was no video up on Wednesday. This was supposed to be Wednesday's video, but since I had a lot going on with my camera, and then it was pretty close to pick up Mr. Dez and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so let me make sure I'm in frame. Oopsie, I think I may have put just a little too much. So let's kind of do that. And put this over here. Oh, I didn't add the glue. It's alright. I didn't add the hot glue. That's alright. That's okay. Alright, so now we're going to do this bad boy right here. I kept on searching my craft room. I actually was looking for that, more of that, that ribbon that I had used with the black, not the black lace, but the lace, I mean the black ribbon and the pearl, but I couldn't find it, so that wasn't going to happen. So now I'm going to do the bottom, and then we should be finished with this project. I'm so happy how it came out. I mean, it's a learning process. It doesn't always exactly come out the way you want it, but hey, it is what it is. I'm super excited. You know what? I'm actually thinking about adding just a little red. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Okay, so what was I thinking? Adding the flowers down here. Duh. Oh, Aileen, wake up and smell the Bustelo. Oopsie. Alright, so let me see if I can bring this more over here. And bring this petal down a little more to cover that. And does this need any work? No, that's fine. Alright. Okay, okay, which flower? Okay, so I said I was going to put this flower over this, or should I put this one over? Yeah, I like the cream next to that. And then this flower over here, and then the last one over here. So that, and then the bird will go right here. So, alright, so thought, let's secure that. Let's get the glue on, the craft glue on first. And then this will be the end of this video. Again, you don't have to be so elaborate with your projects. I just happen to want to make this one pretty elaborate. And then I will show you something a little bit more, not so elaborate. And then, I'm super excited. I can't wait for school pictures to come out. Mr. Dez took his school pictures a couple of weeks ago. And, yeah. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So, trying to make that work, and then I'll take all this stuff out. All the spider webs. Ouch. Alright. So that takes care of that. Oh, wait. Got one more flower, and then we do the birds, and now we are officially. Oh my goodness. We're expecting snow on Saturday. I can't believe this. Alright. So let's get the cobwebs out. So that was the craft glue, and then the hot glue. I'm actually thinking about, I may just put this over here. Kind of like on the pearl itself. Yeah, I like that idea. So let's see how that's gonna go. I'm gonna put some craft glue around foam tape. I have some foam tape, but I gonna add some extra support to it so it can stay, just like I did for the box. Because I really don't want this bad boy to go anywhere. And we're gonna put you right there. Kind of looks like he's lifted up a little. Alright, I know these move a little bit, but that's alright. And now we're just going to put this one on the flourish to finish this project up. Let's add the glue, hot glue. Yay! So happy. Alrighty, so that is my project. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you've enjoyed and this has inspired you in some way. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, or you can email me. My email address is eileen@eileenthelittlecrow.com. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button, please. And bye for now.